So this is part 4 of the video series. Today I'm going, well, it's all in one day, but now I'm going to be explaining a real Affinity deck that I made for a friend. Unfortunately, in the process of making the deck, the friend got COVID, so I can't give it to him yet, but I'm going to exploit the deck and make YouTube videos about it! So, it's a real Affinity, but it's budget. It's not budget, it's $90, but the original real Affinity was $170. So, I'm going to start out with, and just because there's such a large mana range in this deck, I'm going to be doing it not by 1, 2, 3, 4 in rows, just because I don't have enough space. I'm going to be doing it by 1 and 0s, 2s and 3s, and all the things that have affinity for artifacts. So, starting out with the ones, Gingerbread. He's really nice. Just a 1/1 with haste that could either make you gain some life or get some quick damage in. Steel Wall, nice defender. Soul Ring. So this one's really crucial for getting a lot of stuff out fast. Ornithopter, literally just 0 mana, 0/2 with flying. Great blocker, and also just a 0 mana artifact to get out. Mishra's Bauble. So, this card is the most expensive card in the deck, and I don't see the point to that. It's good, but it's not as good as some other cards. But, yeah, it's a 0 mana artifact though, so that's nice. Memnite. It's nice. It's just 0 mana for a 1/1, so cool. Welding Jar. Welding Jar is in the real Affinity, real Affinity. It's a sideboard card, but I like to have it in the deck, especially because a lot of people will have in their main deck destroy target artifact. So for just helping that out, yeah. Now on to the 2 and 3 mana cards. So Nettle Cyst. This is freaking insane when it comes to making our creatures bigger. And I also like to equip it to some other creatures later on. But yeah, read. It's so insane. Next, All That Glitters. So this is really nice in just... It's literally just Nettle Cyst, but you have to equip it to a creature instead of getting your own creature for it. And there is no re-equip. Then Golem's Heart. Golem's Heart is really nice because it's just a 2 mana artifact, so that helps with our affinity. And now I also get to gain a life when I play any single card in my deck except for one. Or all the letters. But Thought Monitor. So this guy is insane. So we can get him out really fast, really easy. And I guess to draw 2, he's just 2/2 with flying with affinity. Insane. Next, Sojourner's Companion. Most of the time I can actually, in the history of playing this deck, I've never had to pay mana for this card, which is really nice. He has artifact land cycling, so in case I'm a little short on land, I can get that. Next, Mirror Enforcer. He's literally the exact same thing, except without artifact land cycling, so not as good, but he's still worth more money for some reason. Thoughtcast. So you might realize the gold border around as meaning it's not tournament legal. I bought these cards for the friend because my friend had a certain budget for the deck, and he really doesn't play in tournaments all that much. So, and also, yeah, so I have the gold border because we're just playing friends, so we don't really need it to be the real deal. I know, I'm so cheap. And Frogmite. So, this guy, you can get him out on turn 1. Because if you play a few, like 3 of the 0 mana artifacts and an artifact land, or even 2 0 mana artifacts and an artifact land, that's 3 artifacts out, making him 1 mana. You just tap the artifact land, Boom, he's out, first turn. Okay, now on to the mana base. So, Seed of the Synod, really nice, just mana. Darksteel Citadel, I love this card. Then Blinkmoth Nexus. So, this is one of the few cards that's not an artifact, but that's because it has an ability that makes it become an artifact, and the land's abilities can also make it bigger. So, that's really nice. Then Mistvault Bridge, just simple artifact land. Next, Razor type Bridge, artifact land. Power Depot. So this one I'm a little on the fence about. Honestly, I would trade these out for maybe another one of the just tap for mana artifact lands. But it's pretty good, but not all that good. So next onto the sideboard. So you might notice this is the only deck so far that has a sideboard. And that's because all my friends are really cheap and don't want to get a sideboard. So we have Necropede, just simple. And I also have a minor thing for Infect in here. Just like little side thing. Clockwork Beetle. He's literally just a 1-mana artifact that just, I don't know why. He's cheap, but he's a 1-mana artifact. So, Vector Asp. Honestly, I hate this card. It's so bad, but what can I say? It's a 1-mana artifact. And Plague Mirror. So this guy's better. He's a 1/1 with Infect, which is nice. And I can also tap him to add mana. So that's nice. So that is the deck. So we're going to post one more video today, and it's going to be of each player who showed you the deck playing in a friendly tournament style game against one another. So we're going to start with a match from me and Nadav, the guy who had the burn deck. Then we're going to do a match between Amitai and Rafi. And as you can see, they are already starting to prepare and build up their strategy. And then we are going to do the winner of those against each other. And notice this is going to be one big video for the tournament, but there are more decks to post. We just don't really have time to post all of them and the tournament today. So we're going to do the tournament today and then 4 more decks tomorrow and a tournament for tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the next video in probably only a few minutes. Bye.